Hello everyone, this is the Yamato Stitcher. If you're a new coming viewer, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you for joining me again to watch my videos. Today I would like to show a finish. I finished Polar Bear. This is a kit from PANNA, and it was a 14 count Aida cloth, and I just finished this, freshly finished. And I was happy, so happy that I had to record this. It took about, I think, a month of total, I think, and came out nicely and had a little bit backstitch in his mouth, nose, and a little bit in his eyes. And well, I'm not planning to frame this in any way, but just wanted to say that I finished it and I quite enjoyed stitching him or her, I don't know. So yay, congratulations me. And other than that, I would like to share some of my other whips that I've been working on. So let's get to it. And here is my epic Pokemon Generation 1 pattern with the extended version. And compared to last time, I've only had 2 Pokemons out last time, but I have 3 more coming out. I'm sorry, I don't know the English names, but I have now 5 Pokemons out of 151 Pokemons. So I have a lot more to go, but I'm glad I chose the extended version because so that I can see all the other outer shapes and silhouettes of the Pokemons, not just cut it out in like from here. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have these wing details if I didn't find the extended version. So coming out nicely too. Right, let's get to the next one. All right, next one is Modern Folk Embroidery, Thistle Birds. And I think the last time I showed you, I didn't have these motifs completed. And maybe some of here wasn't completed either. So it was about a month ago that I filmed last time. So I had like 4 or 5 hours of stitching in this. This is stitched on 32 count linen, natural linen, with the called for threads. And so far I'm enjoying all the little birds coming out. It's gradually progressing. Alright, the next one is Lady and the Tramp from MCG Textiles. It's a kit, and I've exchanged the fabric that was inside the kit. That was 18 count Aida, but I saw there were lots of fractional stitches, and I knew I was going to have a hard time stitching those fractional stitches on Aida. So I switched it out to the equivalent linen. This is 36 count linen, white. And threads, I'm using the threads that were included in the kit. And since last time I've stitched about, I don't know how many, maybe 2,000 maybe. I remember talking about Aunt Sarah I think this was on Sarah. And I've all stitched these, a little bit of a building and some trees, and this is a road. And I think this is a building of a roof of a building. And I'm going to go this way, and I'll have more buildings, scenery, and when I get here I will have the rest of these, I don't know, what do you call this, the pole that has flowers and plants wrapped around, and I will be having the kitty cats, the two cats that Aunt Sarah brought. See, we see one of the tail here and a bit of a ear, two ears of one cat. I think the other is here, lowering its head to see the whole scenery here. And I'm almost halfway through. If I stitch like 500 stitches, I'm halfway. So, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to stitch up to here and then maybe move on to something else. So I restarted this. I started stitching this again when I finished Polo Bear. And to stitch 50%, up to 50% of this chart was one of my yearly goals for 2021. So I want to complete that goal and then move on to something else. I'm not sure which. But it's coming out nicely. And that's all for today that I want to show. Something about my life update. If you're not interested in what I'm, other than something cross stitch, you can just hang off here. I've got my first vaccination last month, at the end of last month, and I'm getting one, the second one next week. And I got a Pfizer one, and all my my family and friends say that Pfizer is okay, but Moderna, you get sore arms and you get fever for when you get your second vaccination. So I was quite optimistic about Pfizer, but when I got my first vaccination, I got a little bit of a headache, and I got kind of drowsy. So I didn't sleep, but I stayed in bed, lay down for about 1.5 days. So I hope everybody else is getting vaccinated too. Yeah, but you know, and I'm getting the next one next week, the second one next week, and I hope it won't be as bad as the last one. And my parents are getting them too, so yeah, fingers crossed. And if not, if I'm not well, I won't be able to stitch. So yeah. Well, country-wise, we've been having a lot of people who are infected by the coronavirus. I don't know if it's related to the Olympics or not, because it's true that we've had more tourists and athletes and all the Olympic-related people coming into our country, and I'm sure, I'm probably guessing that there has to be some kind of effect. Well, maybe that people were getting happy about, like, you know, they're having a Olympics in their country, and some people were out there too. But the daily infected people number has been going up, and we're in our 4th lockdown. So for me, I can't go out on weekends to play or go somewhere with my daughter. So that's a pity, but it's better to keep safe. So some good news are coming in too, because the elderly have been vaccinated. Around like 80% of the people are vaccinated. So the people who are infected by the virus are in their 30s and 40s. And yeah, well, enough with the COVID talk. And I hope you're well and stitching. And if you would like to tell me what you're stitching, please do. I would like to see them, whether you're on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. And stay safe. Happy stitching. And see you in around maybe a month. Bye. Thank you for watching.